Jessica from Heege would like to know whether you have blonde hair for real or if it's a wig. You can probably see, Jessica.
Yeah, again, I hate to shatter the illusion, but there's nothing blonde about my hair. It was a long time ago we dyed it. I actually dyed it 3 times in auditioning. Once brown, darker brown than my own for Harry, and then ginger for Ron. And then finally, sort of white blonde for Draco, and I've had that ever since. This is the first sort of month really that I've been back to a normal-ish hair colour. It's not
so
quite.
You kept it in between the.
Well,
between
it was
shooting and
sometimes
film,
actually.
yeah.
I had a couple of breaks, but it didn't really do too many favours either, like dyeing it back and forth. So. And I didn't really mind it that much as a youngster. It could have been worse.
You guys should write it on the chat board and tell us if you like Tom's new hair or you preferred it.
Really? Yeah. Shall I go? Should I go back to blonde? Shall I?
Then you'll know. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I had the lovely Jenny with me. We would dye it once every week, literally. So it's quite a strenuous task to keep it.
Yeah. You're probably done with the hair dyeing.
I kind of am. Yeah. As much as I enjoy our company together, we've kind of run to the end of our tether. I think with dyeing it. So.
Next question comes from Bessecar Primary School, which is in Doncaster again. This is from Liz. And she says, if you could have a magical power of your own, what would it be?
Liz, I've been debating the answer to this question for decades, even though I've only been on the planet for 2 of them. Yeah, I get this one quite a bit, and it's always impossible to tell. I mean, where do you start? Are you with invisibility, or I think flight would generally be a good one. I think the broomsticks could be overlooked. If you could have one, I know it's not so much a magical power, but it's something magical, and I think if you could have that one, or the invisibility cloak.
There's a lot of good
things you could do with that. Yeah, I don't even want to start. The things you could go into with invisibility cloak. But saying that, the broomstick would avoid. You'd be saving the planet. No greenhouse gases with the broomsticks.
Yeah.
Very,
don't talk about volcano ash clouds.
Exactly. You can avoid all of that, and you can save on the petrol cost as well, and traffic for that matter. So yeah, I think we'll go with the broomstick.
We're going with flight then.
Yeah, it would be a pretty good one, I think.
And this question is from Uckfield Community Technology College in East Sussex, who's from Harry, age 12. A lot of Harrys today, which seems to be fitting, yeah. And he says, what are your plans once Harry Potter ends?
Great question, Harry. I don't know, really. I'm keeping all doors up to that. I'm not closing myself to anything too specific. I haven't signed on any dotted lines. I'm just really excited to reflect, have a month or 2 where I look back and think, wow, that was something we're very proud of, and maybe go away for a week or 2, get a bit of sunshine would be nice. And then, really hope to continue in the film world, ideally. If not, there's some fantastic TV things out there, and possibly to go back on stage again. That's where I started, really, sort of learning to act was on stage. So I'd love a chance to go back and do something again. But yeah, I would have, if someone told me now where you're going to be in a year, I would have no idea. And it's one of the terrifying and yet very exciting things about being an actor is you just can't tell from day to day. There's no guideline of where you're going to head, or something that could be definite this day will be dropped the very next day, and then someone else will ring you the day after. So it's very unpredictable, and I'm going to try and revel in that rather than fear it too much.
And this question is from Jake, who's 8, and it's a hard one. He's going to put you on the spot a bit.
Here we go. Come on, Jake.
He says, which do you prefer most, acting in Harry Potter or playing in a band, if you had to choose?
Oh, wow. It's a great question. It's two opposite ends of the spectrum, really. So it was acting in Harry Potter as well, specifically. Yeah. And Harry Potter's a great thing to act in. There's no hiding that. I do have a lot of fun on the Harry Potter set, and it's great fun to be able to play music with a band. They both have their own qualities. I have to, suppose, part with Potter really and say that's been the one that I've been doing the longest. And every time I go back there, I get a great sense of nostalgia, and it's been a second home to me. Well, almost the first time. I've been there longer than I have my school or anything like that. So yeah, it's a real place that holds great memories for me. And yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the acting. I think it's a tough one for me, but I'll swing that side of it, I think. And
another question from Hyde Park: what's your favourite film or band? You could choose. Answer both.
Again, wow, where do you start? The band question it goes down to something like the Beatles, hasn't it? The Beatles, Oasis, so many great bands. So hard to choose from. Those are
Is your band a bit like the Beatles or the Oasis?
That would be a hell of a compliment if it was, or very arrogant of me to say we're exactly like the Beatles. Actually, a little better. We are a little better than the Beatles. No, nothing like that. Well, certainly nothing maybe to that quality. Film-wise, without plugging Harry Potter too much, loads of stuff. I mean, we mentioned anything Richard Curtis. Those are like the films that I was brought up on with my mum and dad, watching Four Weddings and a Funeral and those sorts of. Too much a film I watched the other day, which I just thought I fell in love with again, was Three Men and a Little Lady.
Oh yeah,
I forget the director and stuff, but what a brilliant film! I thought it was so beautifully written. So yeah, there's lots of great films from my childhood. Tom Hanks was a big actor. Anything that he did when I was a kid, I used to love.
That's what I was going to ask actually, because I know you said your brother was a big influence on you, but were there any other kind of actors? Or?
Sure. I mean, again, it sounds terrible to pick such names as Tom Hanks and Brad Pitt, but those two names have really been in so many films that I've just literally thought are amazing. Tom Hanks, The Lady Killers, Castaway. I mean, there's I'm trying to think of some, as Forrest Gump. I mean, Lord knows how many times I've seen that. I mean, you don't need to list off his film. And the same with Brad Pitt. Even some of his really earlier stuff. One of my favourite films is Legends of the Fall, which I don't know if any film clubbers have seen that, but I would highly recommend it. Anthony Hopkins as well. Those are really inspiring films. Those are sort of things that I think I really wish I'd written that or I'd read that before. You know, so yeah.
What would you like to do on a very special day?
Wow, that's a good
question.
If
we let you out of the studio right now and you had the whole of London.
It's a good question. Well, on a day like today, you have to make the most of outdoors, really. I'm quite an outdoory type guy, so I love to. I've got a 3-year-old dog that I love to take her for nice long walks. She's always got bundles of energy, so we take good pleasure in burning some of that off. But yeah, I love sports as well. I love to play cricket. I love to play golf, like a nice bike ride. But yeah, anything outdoors really, especially when it's sunny like this. And if it's not, then go to the cinema, I think. Large popcorn, large Coke, and I'm happy for 3 hours, really.
Well, Ash, I want to know, what's your biggest personal achievement to date? So you can boast a bit now, Willie.
Wow, okay, I'll pluck the chest out for this one. Personal achievement, I mean, there's been so many amazing things. I'm speaking on behalf of my friends here. I was very lucky that a couple of years ago I was invited to play at Soccer Aid, which was a charity football match, and we played at Wembley Arena, the new stadium. And I was playing on my team with Shearer and Teddy Sheringham and all these greats. But I confess, I'm not the biggest football fan. Actually, I'm naff at football. I'm really terrible. And I explained this to the promoters. I said, I don't play football. You know, do you still want me on board, kind of thing? And they said, yeah. You know, we really want someone to sort of try to boost the appeal to younger kids. So I said, yeah, fine. You know, I'm more than happy to do it. And I didn't make too much of an idiot of myself, but all my friends were like, "You played at Wembley with Shearer and Sheringham," and I was like, "Yeah, it was hell." To be honest with you, I was so nervous before it. But yeah, that was. I'll look back. I've got pictures in my house of me holding up the cup with Teddy behind me, and I think
that's a good one. Good one for boasting.
There you go. Yeah, I'll boast about that one.